Hello my withered friends, welcome to another video. This video is going to be a interesting one. It's called What Is It Like to Be on the Spectrum. This is meant to be an informative video, and more than an entertainment one. It's going to be talking about what it's like being on the autistic spectrum and all the fascinating, interesting and frustrating things it can be. Well, I was diagnosed with autism, I think, when I was either 4 or 3. I cannot quite remember. I know vaccines do not cause it, but you can believe whatever tosh you want to believe. You see, autism, people think, is debilitating, and it can be at times for some people. But for people like me, it is both good and bad at times. Symptoms of being autistic: hypersensitivity. In other words, any noise that's unexpected can be horrible. The spinning of a coin, the rolling of a dice, it can be awful. Even something as simple as tapping of a glass. You tend to overanalyze almost everything you do. Things need to be a certain structure. Like for me, I have to do it like, sometimes I have to do certain things. And that is often why OCD is often a byproduct, or goes along with autism. At least that's my theory. You tend to lack social skills, something that I have struggled with quite a lot. It is hard to express emotion. I mean, when I'm sad, I find it physically very difficult to cry, if at all, that is. It is people may think it's a disability. It can be disabling and it can be enabling. I know autism can be a frightful thing sometimes. It is not always easy. Some people cannot talk, but that does not mean that they are not intelligent. Some people may have a child's mind. Some people may have the mind years older than they actually are. Autism is a spectrum. It's like you can never really tell what pigment of, if autism was a colour spectrum, you can never tell what hue or pigment your autism will be in. It is a fascinating thing to have. And although my autism has led to some quite embarrassing social things, having a good sense of humour and a lack of restraint has led to some great comedic timing in moments that could be quite disastrous otherwise. Autism, even if vaccines did cause autism, there is nothing wrong with having autism. In the past, I thought different. I didn't like being autistic, I wanted to be normal, but now I see one thing. If I was normal, I wouldn't be me. You should not try to change people for who they are. Autism seems to be an almost incomplete step in evolution, in my opinion. Every sense is exaggerated. The only things that are backwards are the social area, and sometimes even emotional. That is what needs to be evolved more now. If you want more questions about what it's like to be autistic, feel free to ask. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.